Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rose, and this is RoseJayCreates. And I just wanted to say thank you again for all the support that you've shown me. I am about to post a new video, so I look forward to you guys watching it, leaving comments, leaving a thumbs up, and hopefully if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Make sure you're hitting that notification bell. That way, whenever I post videos, you'll get notified and you'll be able to continue to support me and watch all my future videos. And I'm also on Etsy. I have a channel on Etsy, and that is RoseJayCreates as well. And I also have a channel on Instagram, RoseJayCreates as well. And so I look forward to seeing you guys on there and supporting me. And again, guys, thank you for all the support you've shown me, and thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. Goodbye. Merry Christmas, everyone. So I wanted to show you these two silicone molds that I have purchased offline at Amazon. And these are molds used to make mason jars. This is one of the ones that I already made before. What I did was place artificial flowers in the inside of this one. And I wanted you to see what it looks like. You can see it straight through. You can pretty much use this for anything. You can put cotton balls in it. Jewelry, personal items, candy, mints. You can pretty much use it for anything. And this is the top. I have one that is sort of an octagon shape, and then the other one is sort of a square. These are the artificial flowers that I am going to be using. I purchased these flowers from the Dollar Tree. I wanted to see the difference in colors by using artificial and real flowers. So right now, all I'm doing is pouring my resin inside of my silicone mold. I'm going to fill it halfway before I add my flowers. I've done this in the past where I've added the flowers and then added the resin, and the resin sometimes didn't always quite reach the bottom. So right now, all I'm doing is dry fitting my artificial flowers and just making sure that they're sitting down and they're snug. And I'm not trying to force it down in there because I don't want to produce any air bubbles. I've gone through great lengths to make sure my resin is stirred properly, rested properly, and I've used my big lighter to pop any bubbles. So right now I don't have any air bubbles, so I'm just being careful. I'm going to get a little bit of my gold leaf paper. I wanted to add some gold leaf paper to it. So all I'm going to do is just sprinkle some of the gold leaf paper inside of my resin. And I hope everyone's having a great Christmas. Right now, all I'm doing is just pouring in the resin on top of the artificial flowers. So now I am going to the second one, and this one is with my real flowers. I dried these flowers out. These were a fresh bouquet of flowers I got from my local grocery store. And all I did was use some silica gel to dry it out for a couple of days. And so now all I'm doing is placing this one inside of my silicone mold. And then these are just dried daisies. I like the color purplish red. I think these will pop a little bit better. So all I'm going to do is the same thing I did with the other one. Just fill it halfway and then place the flower down in there. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of pop of green to it, kind of break up the color of the purple. Just going to push it down in there. And then I'm going to do the same with this one, just kind of top it off with my resin as well. And I'm pouring it carefully so that I don't produce any air bubbles. It's looking pretty good right now. I don't see any bubbles. And then this one is the one I'm going to use to make a sphere. I still have resin left over, and I wanted to create a paperweight, a round ball. I've done this before, this project before. And when I did it, I put the bottom and the top on. I put my flower inside and then put the top on. But the flower didn't quite turn out right. So what I'm doing now is just putting it halfway in. I'm going to fill the sphere halfway up and let this set, and then I'll put the top on, and then I'll fill the rest of it with resin. So all I'm going to do is just add my yellow daisies. It's kind of breaking off because it's extremely dry. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm just making sure it's pressed down in the resin I poured to the bottom. And some of the leaves are kind of popping up. And all I'm going to do is the exact same thing. Just pour the resin in there. And I've added gold leaf to this one as well. And just doing it slowly. Any bubbles I may see, I'll pop these with the big lighter. Guys, make sure you are thumbsing up this video. Hopefully you're leaving a comment. I like to read the comments. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. This is looking really, really good. And then this is the top to my mason jar. I'm just pouring the rest of the resin inside the top. I'll mix some more just to top this off, but I just wanted to pour this little bit inside of it. It's looking good. Making sure I get every little bit because I don't want to waste any of it. It's looking really, really good. I can't wait until this one is done. I'm going to let this set completely. And then once it's set, I'll put the lid on it. And then I'll pour more resin and inside the top. And all I'm going to do is just use my big lighter. I see some tiny micro bubbles. Not really big bubbles, which are great. Just some little tiny micro bubbles. Seeing a little bit of smoke. I left the big on a little too low. But it's looking good. And I'm just using a toothpick just to sort of move around some of the gold leaf flakes. Okay, so I had a bunch of dried flower buds left over, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with them, so I decided I wanted to turn these into a flower paperweight using the daisy buds that were sort of left over. I didn't know what other project I would possibly use them for, so I decided I wanted to turn this into a paperweight. So all I'm doing is just arranging the little buds and just making sure that they're evenly dispensed. And then these are just gold particles, like gold beads, gold flakes. And I'm just sprinkling them, and they'll be at the bottom. And then once it sets, I'll sprinkle some more gold leaf paper on the top. So all I'm doing right now is just pouring my resin and just making sure it is getting throughout all the petals, making sure there are no dry spots. And I'm just pouring it slowly like I've done all the other ones. Careful not to make any bubbles. I'm just kind of looking around just to making sure everything is kind of situated. It's looking good so far. So I'll finish topping this off, and then I will let you see what it looks like when it's done. Okay, now I am on my fourth project, and this is one of my geode silicone molds. I'm going to turn this one into a paperweight as well, since I kind of have these dried flowers and I kind of want to use them in different projects. So all I did was add a couple of yellow daisies to the bottom, and then I added the blue ones on the top. Okay guys, I am back. It's been 24 hours, and now all I am doing is just unmolding my project. And this one is the one that the jar that I made putting the real flowers inside of them. I dried the flowers out before I used them so they wouldn't, the colors wouldn't turn. But this is what it looks like. This one is, I used the real flowers. And then this one is the one I use the fake flower. And then this one is the other one that I used the fake flowers. So thank you guys for watching my projects. And I really, really hope that you like this video. Make sure you're thumbsing up this channel. leaving comments, and hopefully you are subscribed so you'll get updates anytime I upload new videos. So thank you guys for tuning in to Rose J Creates, and you guys have a great holiday.